So where is everybody?
Maeve took Dermot to Whaler's Cove to practice her spell casting. And the rest of the crew are off fishing.
And Dubar and Rongar?
They're out searching for a town to have a good time in.
Oh.
You can catch up to them if you hurry.
No, I'd only be in the way.
Nonsense. They were really disappointed you weren't around.
Really?
Really. Come to think of it, I'd feel a whole lot better if you were along to watch out for them. You know how Dubar can get after a grog or two.
Indeed. So you really think I should go?
I'd sleep a lot better knowing they had a chaperone.
Aye, aye, Captain. Don't worry. I'll make sure they behave themselves.
I knew I could trust you.
Rest assured, they won't get into any trouble on my watch. I mean, how much trouble can they get into on such a small island?
How dare you heathens judge us! I saved you one. How did you find us?
It wasn't all that difficult. Sound travels rather far. What happened?
We were walking along the road, minding our own business when we saw this tent. There was a crowd of people around it, wasn't there, Rongar? Well, we thought surely there was a source of recreation inside, so we tried to enter. They refused this entry. They pushed Rongar. Well, I thought for sure these men weren't educated in dealing with a noble Moor, so...
You decided to educate them.
Exactly. I can't condone inequality.
A noble sentiment. Did you inquire as to why you weren't allowed in the tent?
All I got was gibberish. Maybe they've learned their lesson, eh?
Maybe.
Gentlemen, don't you think it's time we all shake hands, proceed into your tent, and share a good time as equals?
Bilje pilgrimas. Como está juntar?
Vars te bežotam? No, vars te vržotam.
What happened?
Unless I missed my guess, you just sold Rongar.
What? Our friend is not for sale, you heathens! Give him back or you'll feel my wrath!
What's the matter? Too nice a day to study sorcery? Pardon me for trying to relax. Dermot? Are you okay? Is something wrong? No, it must be the heat. You can't be telling me the Dubar's in trouble. Can you? Well, can't hurt to check, right? Lead the way.
You all right, Feroz?
I think I'm concussed.
As long as nothing is broken.
Looks like our friends have taken off. It appears as if they don't want us to follow them.
Why don't you just come right out and say it?
Huh?
It's all my fault. Dubar, big man, the small mind. Go ahead, I've heard it all before. Big muscles, big belly, big mouth, little brain.
But I wasn't.
Oh, look at the big sailor. There's an easy mark. He must be pretty stupid. Well, it just so happens that I'm not stupid. Just impulsive, that's all.
I don't think that of you, Dubar. In fact, sometimes I envy you.
Really?
I've never been big or powerful. Never been able to totally get lost in the moment. You have a way with people I'll never have.
Yeah, I do, don't I? Well, the truth be told, I get envious of you as well.
Honest?
The way you can just take things out of your head and use your hands to bring them into existence. That's a talent I'm in awe of.
Never would have guessed that.
Well, now that I've got my wind back, time to track down those charlatans and rescue Rongar. This may hurt a little. Hold on. They're heading inland.
How can you be so sure?
The two men's feet aren't calloused. They must be riders. They need a third horse for Rongar. 3 horses, 3 sets of tracks.
But wouldn't they head to the sea to get the prize off the island?
Aye, normally. But these tracks seem to be heading east, toward fresh water. The slave master is still on the island. Come on, let's go and give him another lesson in good manners.
Do you mind if I talk to them first before you start teaching them?
Look, they're coming this way without Rongar.
Let me reason with you, okay? Hello? Excuse me. I was just,
All right, you villains. Tell me where my friend is. Enough gibberish. Talk or I'll start playing toss the turban with your head still inside.
The Moor is all right. We sold him to Scratch.
Just where is this Scratch?
On the trail, behind us.
Dubar! Over here!
Give their horses free rein, Feroz. These boys look like they could use some exercise.
Hey, let's go!
Now off with you, before I lose my temper.
Dubar, you're in the teaching mode again, aren't you?
Is this a private lesson, or can anybody sit in?
Sinbad?
Exactly what's going on here?
Nothing, really. Slight misunderstanding.
Dubar got Rongar kidnapped, and now we have to go rescue him. Well, it wasn't his fault. He was duped. We were duped.
Feroz, you're not helping. Some miscreant called Scratch has him. They're holed up down there somewhere.
Well, Let's go pay him a visit, shall we?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Rungar! Scratch!
Place seems deserted.
Except for these darn flies.
This is the only structure the Scratch might be hiding in.
Dubar?
I've seen that symbol in the west. If it means what I think it means, then this Scratch is no mere slaver. He's a demon.
There's only one way to find out.
Won't budge. Stand back.
Maybe if we all work together.
Yeah.
Just for once, I'd like to break through a door. Find a room on the other side.
You live in a world of magic, little brother.
Yeah, well, the thrill factor's beginning to wear thin.
The door! There's not a trace of it.
Then I guess we move forward. By all that is holy, Rungar! We're not going back, old friend, not without you.
Indeed, we're a team.
One big happy family.
These ropes are bewitched. They have a life of their own.
And this is really gonna depress them.
There we go, old friend. That's it. Now we'll find that town and have ourselves some fun, eh? Maybe not.
Who dares invade the sanctity of the Lord of the Flies? Why do you steal my slave?
It's all been a big mistake! We've come to take him home. He's our brother.
We have different mothers.
I've never seen such friendship demonstrated before. So touching, so twisted, so torpid. Well, no matter. Now you will all die. And since Dubar and I know each other, I think he'll go first.
Be gone, Scratch. I command it. Leave these good men be.
Oh, all right.
Whoever you are, thank you!
Sinbad, over there.
Are you the one who saved us?
I am Sudra, the Boeotian Sinbad. But if you value your lives, you must leave now.
Not without setting you free first. Dubar!
It's as if it were forged in hellfire.
Impossible.
Dubar is right, Firuz. They come from hell itself.
You know us by name. How?
I, too, was a disciple of Dimdim's. I was on my way to warn him of Scratch's arrival when I was captured by Scratch himself. Oh, Sinbad. I am near death. I can't last another day. You must carry on my task. Unless you stop this demon now, he will invade your country and bring it to its knees.
In the West, his image is everywhere. He is feared by all. They say he is responsible for all the evil that men do.
That's convenient.
Don't worry, Sudra. We'll do whatever it has to be done. Together. Is there no way to free you from your prison of stone?
There is one way. This throne holds 4 skulls. They are the key to its power. If you could bring back the other 3 skulls and place them in their rightful spots, my arm and legs will be freed.
Consider it done.
But you will have to travel to worlds that no mortal has ever visited and survived. Through doors and portals that twist through time and space.
Fascinating.
Don't worry, little lady. We're old hands at dangerous voyages.
Tell us, Sudra. How do we begin our quest?
Through that portal lie the skulls. It will lead you through the worlds you must traverse.
We don't have much time.
We have to work fast. Rongar, you and I will go after the first skull. Dubar, you and Firuz go after the second.
It'll be our pleasure.
Keep your spirits up, Sudra. Soon, you'll be able to come and go as you please.
Everything Dimdim said about you is true. Thank you, Sinbad. Thank you.
Dubar! Firuz! Dubar! Firuz! I guess they were dropped somewhere else. Rongar. You hear that? Look. It's ours for the taking. What on earth? They're coming out of that tree! Slicing at shadows! Rongar! As much as I hate to use this word, let's retreat! Gonna have to rethink our approach.
We're all alone here.
I hope so.
No, I mean Sinbad and Rongar.
They probably went through their own door.
You know, I was wondering,
Of course.
what do you think the four skulls represent?
What?
Well, why is it so important for the throne to have four skulls? What comes in fours?
2 pairs of sandals.
I'm serious.
I don't know, there are 4 seasons.
I'll have to think about that one.
I wouldn't worry too much about trying to make sense of it. If the scratch is behind it, then it's nothing we could ever figure out.
This Scratch is a pretty powerful demon in the West.
The most powerful. He rules an entire underworld.
And he knows you. How?
I'm not sure. When Sinbad was just a toddler, our parents died. We were sailing toward the west. A storm of all storms came up. It had a ferocity I hadn't seen before or since.
Scratch's work?
Who knows? Mother and father disappeared in a huge wave. The entire crew was gone. I was thrown into the sea when the boat broke up. I made my way to a piece of wreckage. I was safe. Even as a child, I was pretty buoyant. Then I saw Sinbad stuck to a piece of the deck. He was going down fast. I knew I was going to make it, but I couldn't let my little brother drown.
So you dove in and rescued him?
I nearly died in the process. The whole time I was struggling to keep the two of us alive, I kept hearing this voice saying, "Save yourself. The devil take the baby."
Do you think it was Scratch?
Maybe. He takes men's feelings and twists them to his own cause. Selfishness. Evil.
His drawings didn't look all that frightening.
Evil takes many forms, Feroz.
Here comes one now.
What devil's work is this? Do you like snakes?
Although, logically, they're just another species of life and not inherently evil. No. They give me the willies. How about you?
Logic schmogic. I can't stand them and they can't stand me.
We'll just have to be faster and more agile next time. As long as we know what we're up against, we can figure out a way to fight them. Brother! What the devil? I see nothing! Brother! Rangar. Now, when was the last time I met a spirit who wore sandals? You, my elusive ambusher.
Get off of me, you oaf! What are you trying to do? Kill me?
In a word, probably.
That's right, Sonny. Take him away from me, or he'll come to great harm. My hat. Give me my hat.
Not so fast.
If they see me, they'll kill me.
You mean the devils by the tree?
The Wind Warriors. They've driven everyone away. I'm the only one left. I get by because they can't see me.
How did you get into this mess?
This used to be quite a spot, you know. All the wind gods used to summer here. Zephyrus, Huatza, Fugin. Heck, even Quetzalcoatl used to fly in here every so often.
What happened?
Times have changed. And so did people's beliefs. The gods just stopped coming around. We wind worshippers stayed and prayed, but all we got were those wind thugs who guard that skull, attacking anyone near that tree. The whole village left. I stayed. I guess I'm old and stuck in my ways. Those wind demons are devils. They are. Real mean.
When your people left, did they leave anything behind?
Almost everything. Half of the wind gods left the sacks behind that they carried the wind in. Empty, of course.
Excellent. I think I've just found a solution to all our problems. If we rid you of all the wind devils, may we have your magical helmet?
Sure, I wouldn't have any use for it. If you can rid us of the wind demons. Do you boys have a plan up your sleeve?
Is the sky blue?
Is that a trick question? I mean, are we talking nighttime here? Those warriors won't notice Sinbad with that helmet on.
Catch! All right, come and get me.
Get him now, Sinbad! Attaboy, kiddo. Knock the wind out of their sails.
Here comes another one! Rungar, catch!
I haven't had so much fun since Telko and Tomar took a bad reaction to cabbage.
Huh?
Oh, that's a long story. How can I ever repay you, boys?
I think that's our cue to leave. Here, you better take this, just in case one of your blowhards breaks free.
No, you keep it. A deal's a deal. I don't know what you boys are up to, but I'm sure it's for the side of good. Maybe that will bring you luck.
Hopefully this will take us to Dubar and Firuz. And the next skull.
You know, it's getting harder and harder for an honest man to take a day off these days.
Perhaps if we don't move.
Stay very, very still.
I hope you have a plan B. Come quickly over here.
Now what? They're almost on us. Look at them. They're animals. They're going to be able to smell us before they can even see us. You go for the skull, I'll create a diversion.
I don't like it.
It's okay, I won't go far. Hey! You! I'm over here, you stuttering cesspool!
we should make a timely exit.
I bow to your logic. At least this is a more picturesque location.
I've seen many a lovely graveyard, too.
That's my brother, always the optimist.
Sinbad!
Two down, one to go.
Did you have any trouble getting your skull?
No, heck no. It was a cakewalk.
Right. And ours rolled right into the bag, right, Rongar? Oh, plus, we've been rewarded with this helmet of invisibility. You put it on, and poof, no one can see you.
I'd love to examine that.
I think it would be safer with me. Just for now.
Yes, I suppose it could distract me.
Have you located the third skull yet?
No, we thought we'd wait for you.
Yes, there is safety in numbers. Not that we were worried or anything.
Me neither.
If anyone's interested, I figured out why the throne has to have the 4 skulls.
And why is that?
4 elements. The one on the throne already, fire.
And the others?
The 2 we've retrieved, earth and wind, and the one we're after, water.
Why do we need all 4?
Well, alchemists believe that the most powerful magic on Earth can be generated by uniting the 4 elements and combining them with the 5th ingredient.
The power of good?
Yes, or evil.
I guess I'm not the only optimist around here. And now, to complete our task.
Why don't I complete it instead, huh? You. The skulls. Now! Why shouldn't I, Olokon, one of the old gods, rule the air and the earth as well as the sea? With that helmet of yours, I'll be able to snatch fire from that throne you were talking about. Oh, I'll be a deity to reckon with then.
I'm afraid we can't allow that, sir. You see, it's our world that's in danger, not yours.
Oh, you're breaking my heart. See, I was looking for a nice world to rule. Yours will do.
There is one other small point. You see, we outnumber you.
Now, we'll forgive you attacking my brother and call this whole thing a big misunderstanding if you put your weapon down and stand aside.
My, how well spoken you are for an idiot. Look, I'll tell you what. I won't put my weapon down. But I will stand aside. How's this? Why don't you try and take the skull, boys? It's right over there. Go on, boys. Pick up the skull. I'll just call my partner, my orm. You were saying something about me being outnumbered? Now I'll just take the skulls, pick up my helmet, and be on my way to major deity status.
Sinbad, get out of here!
The skull! The helmet, they're mine!
Not in this lifetime, pond scum! Sinbad, catch! Yes!
Sinbad!
Dugar! We have to leave now! I can't leave the helmet with this snake! You go ahead! We're not gonna leave without you!
everything Dim said and more. Oh, I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Yes, we've succeeded. But at a horrible price.
Oh, the loyal Dubar. A brave and noble man. I will always remember his sacrifice.
He was the only family that I'd ever known. Rangar, let's free this poor woman.
Dermot!
Get that feathered freak out of my sight!
Flee this place, Sinbad. You are surrounded by lies, by evil, by illusion.
I don't understand. What the devil?
I couldn't have phrased it better myself, you twit. Now, give me the skulls, or your tinkerer friend dies.
Sinbad! What have you done with Sudra?
You imbecile! There is no Sudra! There never was! You think I'd ask you to do my bidding looking like this?
Your bidding?
I knew all about you from Dimdim. I was not his student. I was his prisoner. He kept me here to keep me from invading your land. Without the power of the elements, I am nothing here. Nothing! Now, give me the skulls, or your tinkerer friend dies.
Don't do it, Sinbad!
He can't help himself now, can he? I knew if I captured one of you, in this case, Rongar, the rest of you would follow. Brave men, heroes all, buddies! Ha! You die for one another. What losers. Now, Captain, either you give me the skulls, or I remove your beloved friend's head.
Duvar died for you!
That big fool deserved to be nothing more than a serpent's snack. Now, Captain!
I've always thought of myself as more of a main course type of fellow.
Duvar!
Thanks for keeping that door open, little brother. And as for you, demon, from hell you came, to hell you can go.
No! Wait! Before you act hastily, I can offer you power! I can offer you fame! I can offer you anything your heart's desire!
You can't buy friendship. You can't buy family. You shall not rule the air. No!
Or the sea!
No! No! Or the land! No! No!
Damn it! Shake your tail feather!
Well, I don't know about you all, but I've worked up a pretty big thirst.
Would some wine and rations aboard ship suffice?
You read my mind, little brother. A lovely location, a good menu, plus excellent company. In case anybody on the crew asks, we've been out carousing. I really don't want any of them to know that I caused... Well, that I was the...
That you probably saved the world from the ultimate evil? Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
I never really quite thought of it that way, but... well, I suppose you could tell a couple of the crew members, you know, drop a hint or two. Maybe Maeve could stress just how important...
Dubar?
Just the thought.